The unremembered. The whisper started small, a tickle in Elias's mind. He was 7, the kind of small that hid under blankets and winced at loud noises. His father's anger was a jagged thing, unpredictable and sharp. Elias had learned to be a ghost in his own house. But then the feelings. Strange, sudden spikes of knowledge he shouldn't have. He knew how to rewire a broken lamp, though he'd never seen the inside of one. He could hum melodies that sounded ancient and complex. And once, when his father was particularly loud, he found himself thinking in equations that made his head swim. It was always the same. He'd wake up in his bed, the faint smell of burnt ozone and old paper clinging to him. His skin would tingle with an energy that wasn't quite his own. He'd spend the days in the quiet hum of his home, the ordinary rhythm of his life punctuated by these bursts of unbidden skill. He wasn't the only one. He found Anya in the overgrown park down the street. She was 10, with eyes too big for her face and hands that could mend anything. "Elias," she whispered one afternoon, "do you ever know things?" They compared notes, the sudden grasp of complex concepts, the muscle memory for tasks they'd never performed. Together, they formulated a theory. It was wild, almost impossible, but it was the only thing that made sense. They began to track the small details, the texture of the air before they woke up, the strange markings that sometimes appeared on their skin, the distinct humming stillness that settled over their homes right before a reset. They used logic and observation to piece together a reality their minds were designed to forget. By the time Elias turned 16, the fragmented memories were coalescing. He realized his talent lay in structure, form, and design. He spent hours in the quiet sanctity of an attic room, sketching intricate, advanced architectural concepts that seemed to pour directly from his subconscious onto the paper. He didn't know why he knew these designs, only that he did. The truth finally returned with help, not from their parents, but from a clandestine network of those who had graduated before them, those who monitored the children to ensure they reached the point of safe revelation. Elias was sitting at his desk when the final veil lifted. The hidden city of light, the mentors, the rigorous training across dimensions, it all flooded back. He saw the purpose of the memory wipe, to protect him from being exploited by the very environment that had necessitated his removal in the first place. At 18, Elias faced the final choice. His home was still tense, but his father's outbursts felt small now, easily managed by a mind that understood universal constants. He looked at his sketches, then out the window toward Anya's house. He could stay, use his talents to quietly improve things from within, or he could join the network in another location, living openly as an adult. Elias picked up his pencil and began a new drawing. He was an architect, and he was ready to build his own life.